Right. So it's been a couple days since I shot this deer, but it's still hanging. I'm about to process it right now and take it home and get it cut up. So I'm gonna film this process. Not sure how I'm gonna do it. I might do some time-lapse stuff, so we'll see. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys an amateur way of doing it. I'm not a professional in any way, so I'm just gonna do what I do and what I've been taught through my family. And typically I like my deer to hang, you know, for at least 3 days before I hang it down, but the temperature's been a little warm, so this is the second day in the morning, so the meat's still good. You can tell by smell, tell by, you know, the colorization and everything else. Some of the best meat I've ever had has been on the verge of spoiling, and takes away a lot of the game flavor, takes away, you know, it seems to be more tender and everything else like that. So so this process, as far as the hanging process, is very important when it comes to flavor and just the quality of your meat. So and then also the kill and everything else like that. So it might be a little tough just due to the stress he was going through, all that blood pumping. So I don't know, we'll see when we cook it up. So I might even do little cooking videos too. So but stay tuned, I'll show you my process. Peace. All right, so this is the deer. Meat's good, beautiful. Still got some fat on it. We'll get all that off there. But other than that, good quality meat. 2-point, beautiful. So there it is. All right, so basically all I did was just quarter everything up. This is my my grandpa's place, so I just don't have the garage space to hang a deer, so brought it over here to hang. But now got it quartered up. We're gonna take everything that I got, take it to my house, process it in the back of my place, get it all deboned, get everything all cleaned up and ready for packaging, and of course cut out all my steaks and all my scraps and stuff I want to use for burgers. So went out last night and got I didn't get regular suet, I just got some pork butt, ground that up, and some sausage ground, not sausage ground, but pork ground, unseasoned, and we'll mix that in with my ground deer, so make burger. So that's the plan. So we'll film all that and show you how I do that. All right, so we got everything here. Got the meat. There's the hindquarters. Got the body here. And the front legs. So we will get to cutting on this, and I'll show you guys the process. All right, so basically what I'm doing is I'm getting this kind of prepped first for like just getting like there's some bloodshot in here. As you can see, like coagulated blood and stuff, which I probably should have got out, but it's back behind the shoulder blade, so I couldn't really see it until now. Because I hit it in the neck, so it must have got up and underneath the shoulder blade, because I hit it in the lower neck. But getting all this bloodshot out, kind of just scraping it and getting the bloodshot off. I don't care for it. Oops, I just got it over my pants. So that's basically all I'm doing right now, is just cleaning up this meat before I start taking it off the bone. I mean, I don't technically have to do that first, but I like to get it off. So this is your front legs here. So I'll get down near this bone here. I'm not a professional, by the way, so I'm not sure exactly where to start. I'm just gonna go for it. Most of this is probably gonna end up being burger anyway, so just kind of hit this bone area, start going for it. A lot of the times when you're cutting a deer, has seams, so you can just follow the seams pretty much, and that's it. It tells you where to cut, so you just gotta feel, see there's a part of the bone there. Kind of get down in here like that, just follow the bones. And you're just deboning it. So like I said, I'm not a professional, but I've done it a few times. Smell of deer, man, gets me going crazy. Love it. But when I know it's going for burger, I'm not too worried about how I'm cutting it. I do watch videos, so videos are good. I'm not sure if this will help anybody, but hey, I'm filming it, so show you how I do it. So you don't have to be a professional to do this. You know, and the more you do it, the better off you are, the more confident you are in doing this. So just the whole processing part of it, it's fun. You know where your meat's coming from. I'm not trying to be fancy with this. You know, I'm sure there's easier ways to do it, but this is how I'm doing it. And to me, just getting it off the bone is my main priority. I don't care how it's cut, because it's going to be ground. You know what I mean? Just going to follow the bones. So one thing I forgot to mention is use a wet rag. So see, I still have I didn't take the time to cut all this off, but there's still hair towards the feet down here. But there's hair, you can get hair on the meat from trying to cut through, and just use a wet rag and wipe it down. Use a white rag and it definitely helps with the hair. I'm just using a little fillet knife for the deboning process, and then I have my bigger knife here for cutting up steaks and cutting up bigger cuts of meat. All right, just go ahead and toss that in the yard. Start on this one. Okay, now we're getting into the hindquarters here. Cut off some of this fat. Move it up a bit, wipe it down. I'm using my fingers to separate a lot of this meat. So basically you're just trying to use your fingers to separate all this stuff. A little football, right? Good for roast. Probably turn that into a roast. Nice little football. Clean this up a little bit. There we go. Find that gland. There's a gland there. On. There you go. Just let me clean that up real good. Probably make some steaks out of that. Just like that. Like I said, no professional at any means here. Cut your deer however you want. As long as you're happy on what you do, what you provide for your family. Cut this however you want, if you please. It's your animal. Alright, so we're done with the legs. I'm going to take what I'm going to use for steaks and stuff, put them in the fridge, get them nice and cold, easier to cut that way. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, that's taken care of. Now, the carcass itself. Take the back straps out. Bowl here. This is probably the first thing as a kid growing up in a hunting family. The first thing you learn to take out is the back straps. Pretty much from here on out, I'm going to scrap this up. This whole carcass, I'll take all the rib meat out. So I'll just get down in here, basically like this. Come in, all the way up. Follow the ribs. Get out of here. Just like that. Grab all this rib meat and up. Use up a burger, so nothing is going to be going to waste. Get as much meat as I can, as much meat as possible. So, shall be delicious and nutritious. we are pretty much done. I'm gonna call it good at that. I mean, I don't want to get too nitpicky. I mean, there's a couple little spots, but it's pretty much it. Try to save as much as I can off the neck. It was an insta kill, so it literally just blew this neck apart. There's bone fragments in here all over the place, so I tried to salvage as much as I could. A lot of bloodshot, a lot of bone in there. I mean, it's literally just, if it wasn't for the tissue, it would have just severed his neck, taken his head right off. So, but that's pretty much it. That's the body there. Put some scrap there. I put all the other scrap in there's the horns and the legs. So we are pretty much done. So I'm gonna get to basically cleaning some of this stuff up, getting some of that silver skin off, and cutting steaks and grinding. So I'll show you that too. All right, so I ground up some pork butt last night, mixed some ground sausage also into this ground. I ground up the deer first on the highest circle that's blade that's in here, and then now I'm mixing the pork with my deer and running it through not the smallest holes, but the next medium-sized ones. So we're getting this right there, nice ground. Smells delicious. So, all right, this is how I'm doing it. I am going to be vacuum packing all this burger. So I haven't even dealt with the steaks yet, or the hind quarter. They're still, I mean, getting wore out here. I mean, this is a long process, so it's a pretty long process to be doing this. Just like that. I'll put the date on there. Burger, deer meat. Yep, the date, and we're good. But it won't even last probably a year. My wife conserves it, actually. She doesn't even want to use it most of the time, but that is it. So we're almost done with the burger part of it. So, well, I didn't really show the process of me cutting the steaks up, but that's pretty much it. I just want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a long process, so it was pretty much an all-day thing. I cut up the steaks up today, the next day, and got some more burger out of it, and vacuum packed everything else. So, but that is it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to y'all later.